Red flags. Red flags. You know, like you see, Dave, you don't be on social media like that. You know about the red flag
Nah,
thing that's been going on? I
nah.
mean, it's
So that
died
is that
down
is that
now.
like is that cancel culture? Is that part of it?
Oh, nah, nah. Well, it's
No.
canceling people, kind of. The red
Yeah.
flags, it's like basically, what is a red flag in a relationship? Or like, uh-oh, flag on the play. Like,
Oh,
as soon as you
that.
see this, you see the person doing this, you know that it ain't right. They're toxic. You know, they're not going to be good for your situation. As soon as you see them do this, you see them do that. Now, I'm curious, you know, because everybody has different red flags. Like, for instance, this is going to sound real petty, but when before I got married, I had been through a bunch of, you know, what I would say bad relationships, and I was mostly the problem. But once I started getting myself together, once I started, you know, I had two daughters that were staying with me full time, so I had to take dating very very seriously. You know, so like one of my red flags. Sorry to sorry to any of the workout buddies that have Androids, but one of my red flags is if you don't have I wouldn't talk to a woman unless she had an iPhone, bro. And this is why. It sounds petty as shit, right? But this is why, right? This is why. Because, you know, I wanted to talk to a woman on the phone for a while before we would get together, before we would even go out, before, I would spend money on her, before I definitely would let her come to my house to be around my kids. I wanted to speak to her for a little while. But I wanted to be able to FaceTime her in her element at some random time, right? And I really only wanted to date women who had children because I had children. So I wanted to FaceTime her, like, say, at 9:16 on a Tuesday night, right? And when she answered, I want to see, like, what's she doing, or are her kids awake, or are they sleep getting ready for school? It tells me everything I need to know, right? And at that time, you know, I wanted to be able to
Reconnaissance.
see her. You feel?
Reconnaissance.
I'm doing reconnaissance, bro. And of course, you can do it with Android, with Google this and Google that, but nah, ain't no reason to not answer a FaceTime call. We all got iPhones, we know that, right? So that was a red flag for me. I know it's super petty, but needless to say, I'm happily married now. I got what I want. All right,
There
so
you
red
go.
flags, I think they might matter. What y'all think? You got any red flag? What's your red flag, Dynasty? I know you got some.
Okay. So yeah, the red flags that I would create were red flags that I saw in myself. So the person I'm dating has been the person I dated like on and off for years, maybe like let's say 10 years now. So I would know like sometimes when I would go into dating situations, I was dating too early. And so
Mm.
if I met someone that would talk about their ex, I would stop dealing with them because I knew that I wanted to talk about my ex because I wasn't over my ex. I wasn't over the situation. So it's like when I saw it in them, it's like you like me and I can't talk to somebody like me right now.
Wow.
So I would be like,
Wow.
yeah, red flag, can't do it. Also,
That's
another red flag that I saw was like when guys would kind of go ghost for like hours at a time. I'm like, everybody keeps their phone on them. There's no reason for you to go ghost if you're not at work. Because it was like when I was dating during COVID, it would be like, we are all stuck in the house. There's no reason for you to not be able to pick up the phone or text back in a timely manner. That was a red flag for me.
huh. What is ghost? What is that? Is that like kind of like is that an option on your phone? Is that something that you
No,
look?
that's
I'm look. I'm not a tech savvy guy. Like
Yo,
that's
and you
I'm
don't
not.
know?
that's
It's a character from Power, bro. It's a character.
Look, I thought it was something that you could do and press on your phone like a
no.
a meeting mode or something, like, hit me up there like a driving mode when you texting.
It's
Oh, I mean, or
it's
texting, you know what I mean.
yeah, like the no texting while driving type of thing.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
it's like when somebody is absent for hours, like someone doesn't communicate with you for a long period of time.
Okay, the
Like
literal sense, ghost, I got you. Okay, yes, all right.
you gone, you just
Yeah,
absent
part of
with
my ignorance,
no. It's okay, it's okay.
Yep, yep. Yo, y'all ready for this next one?
Yeah.
Or, I mean,
I want to hear what your red flags are before we go.
I don't
Oh
have red
man, you
flags. I
lucky,
mean,
yo, you so lucky. You so lucky that the dude is talking so loud. I gotta go on mute because you know I was gonna clown your ass. Oh
no,
god.
I ain't got no red flags, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, I just
There's
have a
no,
question. Dynasty is that a setting on my phone? That's
Just
my
let them
old
pass.
friend Dave. That's my
Let
old
them
friend. All
pass.
right, Dave, what we got? What we got, bro?
Yo, all right. So this next circuit. We're here on the ground, and we're gonna do Jay's favorite here: spread leg, banana cannonball. All right. All right. So let's get down to to the name. All right. So this is the banana right here, right? And we're gonna be spread leg. Okay, that's the other part. And then here's the cannonball. Easy, right? Spread leg, banana. Here's the cannonball, right? And now what the key is, you want to fight to stay off the ground. You want to keep your appendages off the ground. Keep them feet, keep those legs, keep those arms off the ground. And come all the way up and cannonball it. And then back down, all right? The next one is going to be called a Mason twist, but it's going to be like a crunch with a Mason twist, right? So we're going to be down here in the banana, legs closed, right? We're going to come up, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're back down. We're going to come back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. That's the workout. So all right, I apologize. We're gonna do 20 of the spread legs, and then we'll do 12 of the Mason twist, and then we got oblique V-ups. All right. So we're gonna lay on our mats here. We're gonna swing our legs out to about 15 degrees here. Okay. We're gonna have the arm that's on the ground flat like this. Okay. Okay. So the whole point of this is not to use your elbow as leverage to get yourself up there, man. The whole point is using these obliques. You're gonna work these muscles to get them right? So you don't want to cheat. So you put your arm behind your head or your hand behind your head here, and you're up with your legs and your torso, and you want to try to make contact. See that? And I'm not using this arm. See, I could take that away. I'm not using that arm. Straight up using the obliques, all right? And then you're gonna switch around and do 12 on the other side. 12 and 12. You guys got it?
Got it.
All right.
All right, cool, man. Cool. Excellent. Y'all set. Dynasty. Actually, it might be my set. I'm going to ask you, let's do what we do with all of our SuperSet guests. Want to get to know you a little bit more. So we'd like to ask, where'd you come from? Where are you now? And where are you headed, or where are you going? Go ahead. No story time. What you got?
Okay, so I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I moved to Houston almost 2 years ago. So I graduated from LSU, and I graduated in early childhood education. So I moved out here, and now I teach 5th grade math and science. It was a transition because before I taught kindergarten. So now I'm teaching the older kids. I feel a little better about that. As far as where I'm going, I'm pretty content with where I am right now, location-wise. I have been thinking about pursuing getting my certification in personal training. Being that I'm as consistent as I am in the gym, I feel like it's more of I may as well do it type of thing. I get a lot of people that inquire about, fitness tips, and I want to be more educated on the advice I give them. So I'm like, well, I can do some studying and learn more about it and just help other people, because ultimately that's a part of my journey. I know I want to be more for the society. Let's see. What else do you ask? I forgot.
There's a lot.
You do music. You definitely do music.
Okay, definitely.
The album is dope. Yeah, the album is dope, man. Days of the Week. I'm not gonna lie. Look,
that's a cool name too. That's a cool name.
Especially the way she spelled it, and then all the songs. Monday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. My favorite joint is Wednesday. I ain't gonna lie.
Really?
I like all of them though. All of them are a vibe, man.
Thank you so much.
Sounded a little angry though.
Sounded
a little angry.
It was definitely the place that I was in. I was definitely in that place. We worked on that album, me and a couple of my friends. We worked on that album for almost a year, a little over a year actually. I did a lot of development training with them. They helped me learn to, show emotion in my music. So that was a big project for me, something I'm still super, super proud of myself for. And I know that was something I couldn't have accomplished without the guys that I was working with. They made that happen, in all honesty. But as far as my music, I do want to continue to do it. I've been having a hard time getting back into it, honestly, because I have been so focused on putting myself in a good headspace. Like you said, you could hear my music that I was angry, and those were emotions that I was feeling. So I had to get out of that headspace to feel better about, life. So I'm trying to learn how to trying to learn how to kind of get into characters instead of having to feel the emotions in actuality, because it makes it so hard to progress in life when you stuck in those emotions.
I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing that's under 100. I don't want nothing.